They do not teach her name in most schools. They do not carve her face into statues in foreign museums. And they do not celebrate her victories in the pages of colonial history. And she ruled. She resisted. And she changed the fate of her people. This is the story of Queen Nzinga Mbande, the African queen history tried to erase. Long before borders were drawn by outsiders, before maps were rewritten in distant capitals, there stood a powerful kingdom in the heart of Africa, rich in land, trade, and spirit. It was a kingdom where leadership was earned, not inherited blindly, and where strength was measured not only by weapons, but by wisdom. When the king died unexpectedly, many believed the throne would fall into chaos. The council hesitated. The warriors argued. And foreign traders watched closely, waiting for weakness. Then Queen Nzinga Mbande stepped forward. She was not chosen because she was gentle. She was chosen because she was unbreakable. Clad in royal cloth, adorned with symbols of authority, she stood before elders who doubted her, generals who tested her, and enemies who underestimated her. Her voice did not shake. Her gaze did not fall. She became queen. Her rule was unlike anything they had seen. She trained with warriors at dawn, learning strategy, endurance, and discipline. She studied diplomacy at night, mastering the language of negotiation, deception, and power. When foreign forces arrived demanding land, labor, and obedience, she did not bow. She negotiated when it protected her people. She resisted when it threatened them. And when war became unavoidable, she led. Not from a hidden throne, but from the front. Battles were fought not just with weapons, but with intelligence. She used the terrain. She studied enemy patterns. She turned smaller forces into decisive victories. Time and again, invading armies were shocked, not just by resistance, but by who commanded it. Woman. Queen. An African ruler who refused to disappear. That alone made Queen Nzinga Mbande dangerous. So history responded the way it often does. They minimized her victories. They questioned her legitimacy. They described her as an exception, a myth, or an anomaly. Some records removed her name entirely. Because a powerful African queen did not fit the story they wanted to tell. But among her people, she was never forgotten. She was remembered in songs sung quietly at night. In stories passed from elders to children. In proverbs about courage, leadership, and resistance. She proved that power did not belong to one gender, one empire, or one narrative. She proved that Africa did not wait to be ruled. History may try to erase queens like her. But memory has a way of surviving. And every time her story is told again, every time her name is spoken, every time her legacy is reclaimed, arises, not as a footnote, not as a shadow, but as what she always was. Queen history could not silence.